Hey, Brian from Garage Mall. Today I have a Pikler triangle set. Let's open it up, see what it is, see how we put it together. I have my grandson, so he will be able to kind of like give more of a better visual display of what you use it for. But let's open it up and see what we get inside, and let's go from there. So, kind of a long box. It's not very heavy. Kind of give you an idea. So right away, it's got some styrofoam covering. It has a instruction manual, which we'll take a closer look at in a second. Let's just get all the pieces out of here. All right, so it looks like that's kind of like a climbing wall piece. So, triangular bracing. A lot more styrofoam. Let me get some of this up and out of the way here. Bag of screws. And there are a lot of wooden pieces. Looks like they're all labeled. There's a card on here. Let's cut that off. Or does it pull apart? No, let's cut that off. Just kind of like an information card that we don't need right now. And there are a whole bunch of these round dowels, climbing pieces. I mentioned there was a couple. Okay. And that is it. That's everything in a box. All right, so let me bring the instructions to you so you can take a quick look. So that's kind of what it looks like assembled. That's your parts list. I'll give you an idea of how you're putting all that together. And I'm sure it has an Allen key in there, but I think I'm going to cheat a little bit and use a powered Allen key set. And then again, that's everything. Okay, so let's open up the parts and see what we get inside. So that looks like all of your screws and caps and stuff. I'm actually cut it open with my handy dandy Leatherman, just so you can. All right, I'm actually going to pour all this out right there, so we have easy access to everything. Okay, so it is a 4mm, so hex key, Allen key. I'll get that ready. All right, so it looks like we're going to be assembling this piece first, kind of give you an idea. And we are going to be looking for all the pieces that kind of have that little edge to it. And you'll kind of see because it goes like that. That goes in like that, kind of sits flush. And then we will screw this in with that screw. And like I said, we'll just kind of hand tighten, get it going, and then nice and easy. Then we'll do this whole side first. in between. I'm just kind of line the pieces up. Okay, so that piece is complete. Okay, next is going to be these two pieces. And again, they were all part 6. And I think there was a couple 11s that I almost made a mistake with. So let's get that complete. And then here, kind of found a loose one there. So let's make sure we have all the same size pieces. It looks like there's definitely some different size ones. Okay. So these are, I think, presumably the rest of the 6s. It looks like these are all going to be 11s. Okay, so we're taking this piece so you can see where it has the 2 screw holes there. And then that's where this triangular piece is going to go. Like that. And you're going to use one of these caps and then kind of like the brass looking screw. So that's going to go through here. And that cap screw gets put in on that side. And same with this side. And then this piece fits in between these two. And you're going to have these little screws that go through that slot. And then they will line up with that hole. Then back on this side. So you can kind of like set that kind of configuration up for that. Pretty cool. We're going to actually drop this down off the table real quick. Next, we're going to put this together. Kind of the same way, it's got those slotted pieces. Okay, next is going to be the climbing wall. And you got these pieces, and they're going to go on either end here. And they are with your regular cap screws, machine screws. Then that's how that piece would sit on there. Or actually reverse. So we can put that out, put that on. And my work table is not quite big enough to fit the whole thing, but we'll set this up outside of my porch or inside my one playroom, and we'll see how my grandson likes it. But just to give you an idea, that's how that's put together. We'll get a wider view and him playing on it once we have everything in place. So stay tuned.
Here, you wanna hang
Wanna
your
help?
mama? Go ahead, do it. Help.
You like it?